Are we live? What's going on, y'all? TCU in another slugfest, ugly game again. Nothing surprising there. Hoover hasn't been great again. The defense has been fine. Bryles has had an awful game so far, down 14-7, still about 10 minutes left. So how are y'all feeling? This is just another abysmal performance on the road. Seems like that's a common trend under Dykes, unfortunately, over the past couple of years. Any early thoughts so far? Oh, these commercials are always so long. Road games, SMH, yeah, for real. How do you see who's in here? I doubt there's many people right now, but participants, we got Curtis. What's up? Go Cats. No way we blow another second half lead. Not with these coordinators. Not a chance. Hopefully you're jinxing it right there. Our coordinators are just as bad, or at least our offensive one is. So we'll see how it goes. Appreciate y'all being in here. These are always fun. The only time we've done this before was against Arizona State, and we saw how that turned out. So hopefully that's not the same this week. Let's see. What other games are on? What's the Texas score? Texas OU score. Oh, that's gross. 10-6 horns. Okay. All right, come on, Hoover, do something productive. He's so much different at home. He's way better at home compared to being on the road. Oh, I need to button up. Sorry, folks. Showing a little too much there. K-State scoring difference by quarter. That's a plus 37. Oh my gosh. I mean, we can't throw the ball today. I don't know what's going on. Whenever we can throw it, we can't run, and whenever we can run, we can't throw it. And we're running well for the first time since week 1. And we're just giving that up. Second and long again, another common trend on the season. Come on. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we might be cooked, folks. This is bad. This is really bad. Really, 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 really bad. Oh my gosh. I knew I shouldn't have done this. Every time I do this, it goes bad. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there might be a crash out today. Let's see how the rest of the game goes. This is horrible. Hoover is so different on the road. It's crazy. Oh man. This is bad. I don't know what else to say. If we weren't live, I'll be cussing and probably chunking my phone everywhere. Oh man, y'all. Oh my gosh. Every time on the road, something bad happens. Sorry, I'm tweeting out the link real quick. What's up? What's up? Who all's in here? 3 people. Love it. It's better than last time. Yeah. K-State is literally a house of horrors for us. Never goes well. Never, ever. Haven't won there since 2017. Pathetic. And this is the worst team they've had in quite some time. Wear your merch. Actually, the hat's right over here. Give me a sec. There we go. Maybe that'll change some things up. No more bad vibes. It's all good vibes from here on. Oh my gosh, this is horrible. I hate doing this. So our offense has allowed 14 points and our defense has allowed 7. That pretty much describes the game right there. We can never play offense and defense well at the same time. It's always one or the other. Oh, guys. I don't know how much longer I can do this stream. I'm about to snap. Is Texas still up? Let's see. All righty. So let's check on some scores real quick. TCU's really about to ruin my Saturday again. We might just not be a great team, but who knows? Oregon, Indiana tied 13-13. That's surprising. Texas up 10-6. Iowa State up 3 on Colorado in the third. Penn State in a gross game against Northwestern. Jeez, they've really fallen apart. Yikes. I can't talk, though, because we're falling apart right here. Houston won easily? Nah. OK State, they were starting a receiver at quarterback. And the guy they started, he was a backup quarterback at TCU during the national championship run. Fun fact. Wake up, Hoover. Come on. He's missed wide open guys all game, too. Oh, yeah. That linebacker just caught him off guard. And, yeah, I mean, this is bad. I think I've said that 500 times already. I wonder what the live money line's at. Probably like plus 280. Another flag. Shut up, Sonny. Like, this team is undisciplined. You're the head coach. It's your fault. God almighty. Curtis, I told you y'all are bad this year, but we could be 11-0 and y'all 0-11, and we'd somehow figure out a way to lose this. We never play well here. Another one, dude. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. This team. What are you doing, McAllister? Oh my lordy. I hated predicting us to lose this game, but I could just see it coming from a mile away. We still have a while to go. This is a key drive right here, though. I mean, when you can't throw it, you have to try to run it, and you're going to get a yard because that's just what TCU does now. Yeah, still 26 minutes. I know you probably aren't confident either with how K-State has blown some games. We're kind of in the same spot. Neither one of us confident. Yeah, I mean, Bryles has had a horrible play calling game. He's way above the line of scrimmage. That's just another stupid play. He's just not thinking today. He was like 3 yards ahead of the line of scrimmage. And that's a loss of down, too. It's going to be 3rd and 900. Loss of down, right? Oh my gosh. This is really bad. This team is just not coached well. That's all there is to it. Are they checking it? What is it? 3rd and 900 still? Yeah, he did have him without the pump fake. I don't know what he's doing. Oh my gosh, guys. Big 12 refs. This is going to take 500 minutes like it always does. Just a complete implosion. Was his left arm behind? His elbow was back there. Does that count? I thought as long as like one part of your body's at the line, it counts. His elbow's still at the line. Same with his hand. Am I wrong on that? No. Yeah, I mean, you can't overturn that. Streaming the A&M game. I don't even know what time they play today. 3rd and 23. Oh my god. If we convert this, I'll give someone in here $5. 3rd and 23. One of y'all gets $5 if this is a first down. Do a shovel pass for 10 yards. This is pathetic, guys. Oh, man. Our punter punted it more than 40 yards. That's the best punt he's had of the whole year. He usually shanks him out of bounds, so that's fine. Dykes looks like he's about to lose his mind, as he should. He's about to like chew through his headset. I hate when he complains to the referees nonstop. It's on your players and it's on your coaches. You can't blame the refs. How we feeling? Just unbelievable. Our defense has allowed 7 points. Yeah, Lesher had a good take with that shadow thing. I've never noticed that. I hate playing K-State on the road, and I hate playing Iowa State on the road. Both of them. It's just torture every time. Oh, good God. I don't know what to say. There's nothing to say. We're not good right now. Each of our coordinators is just getting out schemed right now, and that's pathetic because K State has freaking Matt Wells, who's a nightmare. Pop Tarts Bowl. I don't even know if we'll make a bowl. Jokes. We only need 2 more wins. Well, actually, who knows if we make a bowl? They hit the ground. My group chat is just going off right now. Second down. I'm feeling a Bud Clark pick six right here. Feel it in my bones. Let's see if we can get off the field on third down for once. Read the chat. No one's chatting. I have been trying to read it. Unless I'm missing something. You got to remember, this is my second time doing this. We aren't pros at this yet. Oh, my friend's chat. No, it's not YouTube appropriate. I thought you meant this chat. I mean, what are we doing, guys? Did I think we would lose today? Yes, but lose like this? No. And that's even worse. Oh my gosh. I don't know why our cornerbacks are playing, what is that, 6 yards off the ball? Like they don't have a Jordan Tyson type receiver at Arizona State. If we start giving up, I'm just going to turn this thing off. So what's the point of even watching? Yeah, people tend to like the depression episodes on here. The Arizona State loss got the most views we've gotten. So, yeah, people like sadness for sure. Like, look at our DBs. They're way off the ball. Get him. Horrible edge. Horrible edge. K State's on like their third running back. We can't set the edge. Why? Oh my gosh. Our personnel right now. He's short. He's short. Did they give that to him? No. This is really, 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 really bad. One comment I just saw was we should have let Hoover walk to Tennessee when he had the chance. I don't know about that, but get up on the ball, guys. Like, you could see that coming from a mile away. Our linebackers were 5 yards off the ball. This is just like the Joe Gillespie defense we hated for 2 years. Where are you going, 26? I think this team's starting to give up. I think this game was kind of a make or break on the year. 21-point game, and you have what, 18 minutes, 19 minutes. So if you tally that up, if our offense hasn't done stupid things, the defense has still only allowed 14 points. So you really can't blame them. Stupid coaching and personnel with their alignment, but they've still only allowed 14 points. So bad, guys. This sucks. K-State is horrible in the fourth quarter, though. I think they have a minus 41 fourth quarter point differential. That's the only hope. You have to score on this drive. Oh, man. What's up with y'all? Anything new? Nothing? No one in the chat? This game is honestly getting boring now. It's not even like a fun up and down one. It's just gross. Up to 7 people, down to 3. It's not bad. The Arizona State one, I think it finished with like 80 something views, which was more than I expected. I just want to know why Hoover's not as good on the road than he is at home. Like, usually that's normal, but this big of a difference, it's kind of astonishing because he is a good quarterback. But once he hits the road, the wheels just fall off sometimes. We're just going to enjoy this Diet Coke during these 10-minute commercial breaks. At what point of the game would you turn on the Texas game or some other close game instead of this? Because this is just sad. If it hits, I don't even remember the score. What is it, 28-7 right now? Yeah, we might turn this off and go to another game. Texas is overrated. Arch is god-awful. I don't even know why I put a caller on for this live stream. They aren't even worth a caller right now. They're worth about triple X sweaty or sweatshirt. I don't know why I said sweaty right there. Yeah, we're getting close to that point. K-State, though, they just have shown they can't finish games. That's the only positive I can think of right now. But we can't even score, so that's fun. This Wendy's commercial low-key looks good. Their fries are underrated. Go to Wendy's order. I used to like their chicken sandwich, but the last time I ate it, it had pink in it and it was super raw. So I'm going to say no on the chicken anymore and just go with a burger. How about that? Their burgers are pretty good. If Wendy's wants to sponsor us, though, I'll take back that chicken comment. Oh, this is a disaster. I don't even know what you do on offense. Like, what do you do right now? Frosty flavor. I'm not a Frosty fan, to be honest. I know that's kind of crazy because that's what they're known for. Yeah, I don't know what you do here. Yeah, just run it up the middle for a yard like you always do. You somehow run it well in the first half, but now you can't run it again. So annoying. And K-State's without their best defensive lineman. I feel like they're missing someone else on defense, and they're also missing their best running back, who's probably their best player. So that tells you how bad this has been. Is that Bill Snyder? What is he doing? He's like, yeah, I'm used to beating this team as well. Yeah, it is kind of disgusting how people like the depressing ones instead of like the good wins. It's funny how that works, but K State's about to be with another defensive lineman. I don't know this guy's name, but he looks good. He's a big boy. That looks like Cooper Beebe. Curtis, you know who I'm talking about. Just some big country boy. I know Cooper Beebe played on the offensive line, though. Kleiman just has our number. I think you could put Nick Saban at head coach for us, and we'd still lose. We just can't play big boy football on the road. That's all it comes down to. This reminds me a lot of the SMU game last year. There's nothing going right on offense. Look what happens when you target your number one receiver. Instead, you've been throwing it to a freshman who's going to be good, but you've been targeting him the majority of the game. Look what happens. Still not a great throw. Hoover's way off. That's the freshman I was talking about. He's having a good game. I just wish. Go, Ed! Come on! I'm just afraid the hole is too big. 21's a lot. And our defense can't get off the field on third down. You got to punch this in the first play. I mean, what was that throw? Like, where has this offense been the whole game? Oh, he almost fumbled that. Can't even think about Baylor right now. Mm. Come on. I mean, what are we doing? I guess that's better than nothing, but why are you going sideways on a pass when you should be going up and down when you only have 5 yards to work with? These screen passes are going to be the end of me. I swear. It caused a backwards pass for a touchdown earlier, and we're going to run up the middle for a yard. Watch. He was wide open on the back corner, dude. Dwyer was wide open. Oh my gosh. Dwyer was wide open on the other side. I would have, if we didn't score right here, this was going to be dumped on my head. Then I would have turned it off, taken a shower, and gone to bed. That would have been the end of me. Okay, 14 points. Our defense has to get off the field on third down. Like, it's just so difficult with this team. Every time we get within 5 yards of the end zone, it's just chaos, and it takes 3 tries to get in, or we don't get in. It's just a continuing problem. This team will give you some heart problems for sure. It's never an easy win, or it's a loss. I sound so depressing, don't I? Can't get over how open Dwyer was on that third down. He was wide open. Should we read some funny messages from the group chat? Let's look at it. Run the blank ball. What are we doing? We could have ran it with Barnes on first down and been done a minute ago. Just let me be offensive coordinator. So many questions about this team. Head coach and quarterback are two of them. That's just a little insight. We'll stop there. There's a lot more cussing going on. If they were, yeah, fair catch. If they had broken a house call right there, that would have been it. Yeah, the offenses are tied. That's the sad part. That interception Hoover had was super similar to the one he had at Arizona State. He just didn't see the linebacker, and that's been a problem over the past couple of years. If we had won that Arizona State game, I wouldn't have felt as bad if we end up losing this. But since we already have one loss in the Big 12, it's going to be nearly impossible to get back in the championship contention race just because I don't see Tech or Utah or Arizona State having more than 2 losses. And you don't face Tech it's 7 yards every time now. Yeah, he's hurt, but he'll still probably take 170 yards here because that's what K-State does to us regardless. Get him. The angles on this team is just something else. We're letting a guy who should be in a hippie indie like band run all over us. So that's fun. He just needs to cut his hair. I think I would hate him less. I think it's just the hair that does it for me. Like it looks like he should be in downtown Austin singing country at a bar right now. Oh, good hit. Who is 31? Can someone in the chat let me know who 31 is? 31 on defense. Who was that? That was the hardest hit of the game, and I don't even know who that was. Who is 31? I legit have no clue who that is. Oh my God. Let's look up 31. Julius Sims, is that right? Let's see. Sorry, I'm looking it up real quick. Julius Sims, freshman from White House, Texas. I've legit never heard of him. But if he keeps hitting like that, he'll be in the lineup more. Does he even have stats this year? My phone sucks. Whatever. Jake Clifton, I don't know who that is either. Yeah, Julius is the only guy who's actually flashed this game, so good for him. 1 out of 10, 10 being TC is definitely coming back. What would y'all give it? I'll give it about a 3. Just because K State, they can't close games. What would y'all give? 1 to 10? 6. 6, they come back? Dang. Let's just chug this. What else is going on? How have y'all's Saturdays been? I got a little sunburn going. 4, yeah, that's about right. If we can get them to not score here, I'm confident. But obviously, if they score, that's going to be a nightmare. That Julius Sims segment was like 5 minutes. That's how uneventful or how bad TCU has been this game. Maybe I should start these in the first half instead of the second half to see if that'll help. But that would be like 4 hours of this, and I can't talk for 4 hours. Yeah. This TCU Canes commercial has been on like 10 times. All right, let's go back to the group chat. Everyone's still relatively calm since we scored, but that'll change in about 2 minutes. Let's look at some other Big 12 games from today. We really need some producer to do all this, but we don't have the money for that right now. Let's see, what week is it? So BYU at Arizona later, Kansas at Tech. I think Tech blows them out. Then Arizona State at Utah. Sam Levitt's out, but I still think ASU is going to cover. Then Cincinnati beat UCF 20-11. Then Houston beat OK State 39-17. So, yeah, not many too impactful games yet, but if we lose here, it'll be super impactful, obviously. Yeah, I picked Colorado to beat Iowa State. Get off the field here. Ball! 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 That way. That way. That way. That way. Stop the clock. Stop the clock. That way. 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 Are you kidding me, bro? Clearly out. How do you not recover that? How do you not recover that? You had like 4 guys around it. You know they're going to run it every time, and they're still getting 5 yards a carry. This is pathetic. How do you get that? Because anything that can go wrong in Manhattan will go wrong. That's how he didn't get that. Tom Brady could be the quarterback of TCU, and we'd still have issues up there. Like our linebackers, they're way off still. Devin Deal, make a play. That's it. This is pathetic. So many missed tackles. There's been a trend with this team. I know this game's not over yet. 5 yards. There's been a trend with TCU under Dykes, even going back to last year, where a team they're playing is not playing well at all, or they have a bad record and we somehow lose the game. Go back to UCF last year, go back to Houston last year. Houston was the worst TCU game I've ever seen. Then you have K-State. I think their record's not as the record is worse than what they've played, but they're still 2-4. And you have this performance. That should tell you about the coaching, to say the least. 3rd and 4, we won't get off the field. This Julius Sims guy, I don't know where he came from, but he's showing something. Long live the Julius Sims game. Oh, man. And they're just draining the clock now. Oh, no. Horrible pass. What was that play called? That was what? Are you kidding me? What is that? Oh my gosh. That's not even close to being catchable. That ball's like 5 yards out of bounds. I mean, you just can't give the other team 14 points. You can't do that. I think Sonny might kill a Big 12 rep by the time he leaves TCU. He hates them so much, rightfully so. This defense just can't get off the field. Same game, different, same story, different game. See ya. Just one stop. Heck no. Oh my gosh. That's it. That's it. That is it. I don't even know what you say. Should we stay on or close this out? What do y'all want to do? Fire Kendall Briles, Devil Frog says, yeah, it was a bad game from him. There's no other way to say that. There has to be major coaching adjustments because you can't consistently lose to teams who are 2-4 or have a similar record to that. Houston last year, UCF last year, this game, even Arizona State are up 17-0. That's just signs of poor coaching, in my opinion, all across the board. Earlier or up until this game, in the second half, even AJ Ricker should have been gone a year ago. You run him back. Tom Riddle, the special teams coach, we all know how that's been with punting and kicking the ball. Everyone has to be looked at. I think Briles, he obviously has some horrible play calls, but for the most part, actually, I don't even know. He hasn't been great either. But yeah, this is just bad and sad all at once. It'd still only be a 7-point game, though, if our offense didn't give them 14 points, which is crazy. What other takes do y'all have? I'm about to lose some steam here, I feel like. Devil Frog, you got any other takes? How are you feeling? Nothing. I get that. This is just a poorly coached team, guys. That's all there is. Hoover's not great on the road. Our running game was fine for the first half, and we just completely abandoned that. And once we do go back to it, we're only getting a yard again, like we have been for the first 5 weeks. So, not much you can do. Defense has been fine for the most part up until the second half. Why do we like sports so much? It just gives you misery most of the part. Like it's a perfect Saturday afternoon out. I could be outside walking the dogs, getting a drink, but here we are choosing to suffer. It's sad, y'all. My dog's barking at the TV. I don't know why. That's weird. What are y'all doing tonight? Anything fun? So we're down 21 with about 10 minutes left. You're gonna have to score fast and somehow stop them one or twice and score twice. You know, that just seems impossible. It started with that stupid backwards pass. I don't know why we were calling that. And Hoover still has trouble reading linebackers, and that's gotten him picked at least 2 or 3 times this year. Yeah, I hate to say that I knew that this was going to be a loss, but anytime you go to Manhattan, it's just going to be chaos. It doesn't matter how good or bad they are. We're just going to find a way to shoot ourselves in the foot and lose and embarrass ourselves, which is what we've done. This was Patterson's last game on the road at K-State. Then the last time we played here in 2023, I believe, complete disaster. Flash to now, still a disaster. We just can't win here. It's impossible. Last time was 2017. Oh my gosh. Y'all, this is really bad. Yeah, I don't know why they do screens all the time. Like, I think it might be because they can't run the ball, but every time you do a screen, something bad happens too. So just go deep. And McAllister was doing well. He only has 2 targets. Meanwhile, no shade on Ed Small. I think he's going to be great. But why is Ed Small your go to guy, a freshman on the road, when you have Eric McAllister, who's probably going to be a third round, fourth round pick in the draft this coming year? Like, I don't get that strategy at all. Like, for some reason, this was the Ed Small game, which, like I said, I think he'll be great. But what are you doing? Like, just throw it to Eric every time and look what happens. Let's go. This is what should have happened earlier. When you get it to number one, good things happen, but you wait until the fourth quarter. Hopefully, it's not too late, but I think it might be. You still have 10 minutes. You're down 14. Get a stop. Get another touchdown. Get another stop again. Then put it in the end zone again. You should have been going to Eric since the start. I don't know how many times I have to say that, and fans think the same thing as me, but our OC hasn't realized that, or for whatever reason, Hoover can't get him the ball. Look what happens. Sorry about that rant. That's usually how I am. I apologize if that like ruined y'all speakers or something. All right, let's level down a little bit. 14-point game. That was a quick touchdown. We only need 2 more of those, but we have to get off the field on third down, and we have to stop the run for once. Double Frog, send this link to all your friends. Let's boost this chat up a little bit. I'm feeling a little positive vibes in here now. We needed a quick touchdown, and we got it. Also, your conversation with the Arizona State fans were hilarious in the comments. My buddy and I, we kept checking that. That was great. Oh boy, I'm red now. That got me going. Can someone tell me the Oregon Indiana score? I guess I can just look it up. Let's see here. Oh wow, Indiana's beating Oregon. Let's go. 10 minutes, 14-point game. Just got to get a stop here. Yeah, I don't know how Indiana's beating Oregon. I thought they were going to get smoked. The Big Ten is honestly garbage. Like, I know there's Ohio State's probably the best team in the country. Penn State, we saw what they are. You lose on the road to UCLA. Oregon, they beat Penn State. That was their best win of the year, but then I just said Penn State's not good. Indiana, I guess, might be the second best team if they pull off this upset. But other than Ohio State, anyone's beatable, in my opinion. Yeah, like if they didn't have those well-known names, Michigan State is a team who's disgusting to watch. But you have Northwestern, Purdue, Iowa, who else? Rutgers, Maryland. Like these teams aren't good, but just because they have Ohio State and Michigan, that conference is going to be labeled as good. I think if you put Texas Tech and what team should I give them in the Big Ten? And like a Michigan, I think Tech could beat Michigan this year. Definitely not Ohio State, but they might be able to give Oregon a game or run for their money. I think Texas Tech is really good this year. I still don't trust Baron Morton, though. I don't know why I'm talking about other games. This is about the Frogs. We're down 14, about 10 minutes to go. It's doable, but it's going to be tough. Someone's going to have to get a weird interception or a weird fumble here. What's the Colorado-Iowa State game at? Anyone know? I guess I can check that. Colorado beating Iowa State, predicted that. Your boy kind of knows ball sometimes. Yep, 24-17. If y'all remember going back to the first quarter we went for it on fourth and didn't get it, it's because we didn't have a kicker. I don't think people realize how big of an issue that is. It would be an 11-point game instead of 14, still a two-score game, but not having a kicker to rely on for even chip shots is frustrating, to say the least. I'm feeling a Devin Deal strip sack here. He's been kind of quiet this year. He got one earlier. I'm feeling it. Devin Deal strip sack. Let's go. This is make or break game for the team. It doesn't get easier from here. You still have Iowa State, BYU, Cincinnati's even good this year. Baylor next week. Baylor can put up a jillion points. So this is make or break. I can't kick at all. So no to that. The Sims game. Is that our boy again? I see you, Sims. This is like his first, like, well-known playing time that I can remember. I don't know. I guess he's in for Austin Jordan or is that Jamel's spot? I don't know who he's in for. I think that's for no, Jamel's in there. That looks like it's Austin Jordan or Colin Jackson's spot, which is interesting. All right, third down, about 3rd and 2. You got to get off the field here. Come on, guys. I don't have faith in them, but hopefully they prove me wrong. And I feel like the tackles we've had on second down where it could be like 3rd and 8, it ends up being 3rd and 3. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense because that's the way I see it. Maybe my brain's a little off. Like Kansas State falls forward. Meanwhile, we just get stuck right away and we never fall forward. He's short. He's almost cussed there, but I can't do that on here. He's short. Quick score, 7-point game. Let's go. Let's go. But Dykes burned that stupid timeout in the 3rd, if y'all remember that. Y'all remember that? He's been horrible with timeouts this year. Is that Zach Chapman? KEO's been great this year. KEO and Jamel. I know Jamel's had a few blown coverages. Oh, my gosh. I thought they were going to run into the punter. Ed Small barely caught that. He has good hands, though, other than that one drop earlier. Let's go, guys. Let's get a quick score and see what happens. Confidence level 1 to 10, where we at? Double Frog, what you at? Play calls in faster after that delay and timeout. Yeah. We're better when we just go up tempo, like no more of this huddling thing. I think it's better if Hoover's not thinking too much and he just plays. Y'all send this chat to anyone who might be a TCU fan. Is Indiana going to win this? That is crazy. Wow. I had Oregon minus 7.5. Jeez. Hoover's better at just playing, not thinking too much. And I think that's pretty much any player. I think sometimes he just overthinks it instead of just reacting. But I think he's been a little shaky because the offensive line hasn't been great recently. And I think he thinks he's going to get hit earlier than what's actually happening around him. So that might make him a little jumpy and more hesitant on his reads. I don't know. But the O-line not playing well definitely has an effect on him. Let's go. So what's the score? I know we're down 14. I guess the score doesn't even matter. I just know we're down 14. About 8 or so minutes left. If we get another touchdown, maybe with if we can make it 6 minutes, that'd be great. Somehow get a stop and a touchdown again, just see what happens in overtime. Have y'all been drinking this game or what? Yeah, McAllister should have been getting targets all along. I don't know what that was. Last week, he really didn't get targeted either until the end. I know he had 2 touchdowns, but still, he only had like 5 targets. He needs to be targeted like near 10 times a game. Also, what's happened to Jordan Dwyer? He's just completely gone away. I get what you're saying. I get your code emojis. What is that a Takis hat? Oh, that's Namdi's mom. That's cool. Interesting hat choice. A Takis hat is wild. All right, 8 minutes left. 35-21. We have the ball around the 33. Just go deep. Just go go down of bounds. Like our first down play calling is atrocious. You can't dump it off when you're down 14 and it gets a yard. Just get upfield. Brando, I mean, it's pretty easier to beat Brando. He's horrible. Oh my. Just horrible. Just horrible football. What was that throw? Hoover on the road is a massive question mark now. Like this has been a consistent trend. What is TCU's last really good win? Is it Tech last year? I mean, yeah, this game's over. This is every time TCU brings you back in, they just destroy themselves within a play or two. Happening at Arizona State, happening in here. I'm so tired of some of this coaching staff, and Hoover on the road has to get it figured out. I'm sorry. That pass was not even close to his chest, and it was high. This is depressing. Double Frog, are you on the boards or no? The TCU boards? I'm sure that'll be interesting later. Sonny will tell you, oh, we kept shooting ourselves in the foot. They won the turnover game, blah, blah, blah. Same thing after every loss. How about you have the team prepared for more than what? We're averaging 7, 8 wins over the past couple of years. It's pathetic. Sonny Dykes' press conferences are the most frustrating things. He says the most obvious things, and he never changes anything with the following week. Like you'll still see the corners 10 yards off the ball. We probably still won't have a run game. The run blocking will probably go back to regressing next week because it was somehow good this week. This is just pathetic. Yeah, it's the same thing every time. Kleiman just beats Sonny anytime he can. He just runs circles around him. That game in Fort Worth in 2022, K State should have won. Let's be honest. I hate that I knew we would lose this game. That's the frustrating part. I hope I was going to be wrong. But if y'all listen to the preview, I said you can't trust this team on the road. You just can't. This team is a completely different team at home. Did they go for it here? Oh, guys. No, you can never trust TCU at K State. You can't trust them at Iowa State either. West Virginia's a little iffy. I know we've had a few lucky games up there, and we go there in 2 weeks. I don't trust them there either, even though West Virginia's horrible. I think we'll beat Baylor just because it's at home. West Virginia, I'll have to look into a little more than at BYU, zero chance. Cincy at home, maybe. And I feel like I'm forgetting a game. Oh, at Houston, we should win just because Houston's that bad. But again, it's on the road. Let's block it right here. Watch him miss this. Right down the middle, of course. Must be nice to have a kicker, you know? 38-21, 4 minutes left, three-score game. Wait, yeah, that is a three-score game. TCU is losing to Matt Wells. Do you all remember him, the old Texas Tech head coach? We're losing to Matt Wells. That's how bad things are. It's a combination of both. I don't think we're paying enough for the top end recruits, but at the same time, AJ Ricker has clearly showed he can't develop offensive line. When he came here in 2022, he had Steve Avila, Brandon Coleman, Andrew Coker, brought in, I forgot the center's name, Ali, maybe. Like he was handed that offensive line. And in 2023, 2024, 25, he's shown he can't develop anyone. Has Deary gotten better? I don't know. Has Ben Taylor Whitfield gotten better? Has who else is there? Quentin Harris, Ryan Hughes. Those are all question marks. But this game to me is solely on the offense, Hoover, Bryles, etc. Who do we bring in to coach the line? I would call Sam Pittman tomorrow. I'm sure he'll get an SEC job with higher pay, but he's definitely the best O-line coach out there. I know he just got fired from Arkansas, but he is a really good offensive line coach. No more, I'm sorry, no more of these G5 hires. It's a completely different game. You can't, like, Joe Gillespie from Tulsa, really, dude? That's the best. Oh, this is just getting ugly. Like, Dykes literally bringing in Joe Gillespie from Tulsa. You're telling me he couldn't find anyone better? Really? You could have found someone better in the Big 12. I know the Big 12 doesn't have the best defense, but you go to Tulsa for a Power 4 defensive coordinator. It will be interesting to see how this team bounces back. If you remember what game was that? The Houston game last year. I think that put us at 4-2, maybe. We went on a run, but it's frustrating. You shouldn't be losing to teams like this, and it's a consistent trend. It's not even close. Hoover's awful today. Tulsa can catch strays for as long as I talk. TCU shouldn't be diving into the Tulsa coaching pool. That's BS. It's so hard not to cuss on here. I really thought we were going to come back after Eric scored that touchdown. Hoover 24 of 44, 308, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. Oh no, what was that? What are we doing? It doesn't matter, but that's your 4th down play. You dump it down to the receiver. This is so bad. I can't with this team anymore. It's constant struggle. It never ends. Like we'll probably end up 8-4, 9-3, but who cares? The Big 12 doesn't have Texas or OU that I can lean on for a big win. You're going to end up being the likes of freaking Cincinnati, North Carolina, Abilene Christian. Like, who cares? If you're going to be in the Big 12, you have to win more than around 10 games a year. If you end up with 3 or 4 losses, what are you doing? With the recruiting talent that TCU has, they shouldn't be dropping more than 2 games a year. I'm sorry. This coaching staff is so underwhelming. You shouldn't be having this many Oh, McAllister's losing it on the sidelines. I mean, who cares? These announcers are so unbelievably bad. We're going to turn off the announcing. Let's just look at the comments. I don't know why I had the announcers on for that long. Tim Brando should have retired 40 years ago. And his partner, Devin Gardner, whoever that is just as bad. It'll be interesting to see how this team responds. God, this sucks. You shouldn't be losing to teams that are 2-4, dude. Army beat them. No disrespect to the troops, but Army beat this team in Manhattan, and they're making us look like a junior high team. Army beat them. And they run the triple option, dude. Like, what is going on? This is just every time I think about this soon-to-be lost more, it just gets even worse. They lost to Arizona. Arizona's not good. I just can't. I can't with this team. Make sure Saturday's a little more enjoyable, though, because like going into the week, like who knows if they'll win, so it's not going to hurt as much. But good God Almighty, this is bad. Oh man, I'm gonna go get some Mexican food to calm down. Devil Frog, how much longer would you give Sonny? Oh man, guys, this is bad. 17, or it's about to be maybe more, but 17-point loss to Kansas State, who's 2-4, who's lost to Army, Arizona, and they almost lost to North Dakota. If you're TCU and you lose 3 or more conference games a year, that's just a disappointment. The Big 12 is not good anymore. Let's just say it. It is what it is. You don't have Texas or OU to prop you up. I don't know if you fire him now I'll see how it plays out the rest of the year, but it's a good thing, I think, if this trend keeps happening. He's not a Mike Buddy guy. Like, Mike Buddy's going to want his own head coach. So that's a positive, but there's been too many losses over the past couple like this over the past couple of years where you have no business losing. And it just ruins football the rest of the day. You're just sad and depressed. You don't want to watch any other football. I'll probably turn the stars on instead of whatever game's on tonight. So we're gonna lose by 20. What a joke. What a freaking joke. No more live streams. We have lost both times we've done this. I doubt anyone will be fired. TCU's not the program to fire any position coach mid-year. I think if you're maybe a Alabama or Georgia, they probably could, but in Dykes, I don't think you're going to fire a 4-2 coach. But Ricker should have been gone 40 years ago. I know he's only been here for what, 4 seasons now. Bryles, I honestly think he's been fine most of the year, but today he was god awful. Avalos, it's hit or miss. His unit is either playing super well or super poorly, and they can't get off the field on third down still. Tomerdal, I don't even know what he does. Our special teams are always a joke. So maybe Wednesday, maybe it'll be Tomerdal just to make a point to the team. Golly, man, this is tough. That backwards pass before the half just killed us. I think every game moving forward, when an Avalos D plays well, they still go up a ton of yards. True. True, true. It's not as bad as Joe Gillespie. That was the worst TCU hire of all time. He probably gave me 3 gray hairs in the future, at least. Yeah, so I think I was saying every road game moving forward, I don't think I'll have us winning, honestly, because we can't run the ball. Hoover's not good on the road. Sonny will probably have some meltdown. I don't know. You just can't trust this team on the road. If this game was played in Fort Worth, I think we would have won by 10. It's crazy how bamboozled we got with the North Carolina game week 1. We're like, this team looks unbeatable. We were running all over them. We were throwing all them. Our defense was stopping everything they threw at them. But it turns out North Carolina, they're about to fire Bill Belichick. Their program is in total disarray. So I think that kind of gave us false hope a little bit. Then we saw Arizona State, you blow a 17-0 lead. But then also you're like, well, at least I had a 17-0 lead at a team in the playoffs last year. Like, yeah, it sucks we lost, but it's good that we had that big of a lead. Then tonight they just put out this dud. So this team is really showing you who they are. They're a 7 to 8 win team in a bad Big 12. You don't have to play Utah or Tech, so that tells you how bad our schedule is too. They're a 7 to 8 win team in the Big 12. That's all there is to it. No, I'm not going to Ireland next year. Zero chance. 0.0. We'll see if my wife wants to go. We should, well, we will have a newborn at that point. So that'll be interesting to see if she wants to go with the baby. So we'll see about that. This is like, what's a 20-point game? Just call it, especially if you're just going to run the clock out. Does Hoover's throwing motion look off too? Like something just doesn't look right. All right, guys. Good chatting with y'all. Frogs are going to lose. I'm going to turn this off with 40 seconds left, but the Frogs are going to lose 41-21. Embarrassing loss. Offense gave them 14 points. Hoover didn't look great. Sonny Dykes. Yikes. See y'all later. Bye.